I wanted to show you guys what I've been working with here. Uh, when it comes to your vise, over tightening can definitely lead to your vise bending, especially at the tip. And that's just the whole mechanical advantage that these vices have. Not to mention they are made out of aluminum, so you really shouldn't be too surprised when you do start seeing your vise start to bend. And I use this one and it works just fine. I'd say anything more than this, you'll probably want to contact Wicked Edge for a replacement, especially if you're doing a lot of really small pocket knives. And that's the only real reason that you would need something that's completely flattened together. Um, but as you can see, about halfway up, it starts to open up. And I use this for all kinds of knives, so it's still working just fine. If your vise is looking like this right now, I wouldn't be too worried about it. I just keep an eye on it. You start noticing any of your blades moving side to side, not staying in one spot when you secure it. If it starts rocking back and forth, then it's time to replace it. You guys, it'd also be advantageous for you guys to pick up a couple different sizes and screws. And these come in handy a lot, especially for me. I get a lot of different kinds of blades, sizes, thicknesses. Okay, so this is how most of you have your Wicked Edge set up. With your bottom screw all the way backed out, your top screw, of course, connected. And what I'm going to show you is how I tighten it up. I'm just going to use this piece of stock right here. Notice it's pretty thick. So what I'm going to start off by doing is I'm going to move this bottom screw in, focus, to approximately the thickness of the blade that I plan to be sharpening. Back out the top screw. Okay. So now we have the top screw open. We have the bottom screw screwed over enough to support the top. Alright, so what I did is I went ahead and adjusted the top screw just enough to get this blade, this mythical, magical blade, set into the vise. Now it's still pretty loose, as you can see. Now I've snugged this top screw up just enough to hold it there. Okay, now if I really move it, it'll move. But right now it's fairly secure. Then you go down to your bottom screw, and this is where the torque is applied. Okay, now I didn't over tighten it. I tightened it just enough. And that's more than enough to secure anything. What this does is it prevents the bottom from closing while you're tightening this top screw. If you notice, when you don't have this bottom screw over about the depth of your blade, this bottom closes, okay? And then when you push this screw in, it puts a lot of pressure up here in the center of the vise, and that's where a lot of the bending will occur. Now, your vise is going to bend regardless, right? It's aluminum. It's putting a lot of pounds of force onto what's being clamped. This is an old Lansky hand sharpener that I have. Same thing happened. I mean, it's just going to happen. It's just the nature of the beast. But when you clamp your knives this way, you will prolong the life of your vise. Even though Wicked Edge has an excellent policy, they'll replace it, no questions asked. So that's how I do it. Hope that helped. Let me know what you guys think. You want to see me talking about the Lansky, or you want to see how I sharpen scissors on the Wicked Edge? Comment below. Take it easy, guys.